Equally troubling is the implicit acceptance of mediocrity. By constantly referencing the failures of others as justification for present inadequacies, leadership sets a dangerously low bar. Should governance not aspire to exceed the past rather than merely mirror it? Nations that have achieved meaningful development did so by confronting their weaknesses head-on, not by institutionalizing them as excuses. Why, then, does Nigeria's political discourse so often lack aspirational benchmarks grounded in excellence, innovation, and long-term national interest? There is also a moral dimension of this crisis. Leadership carries an ethical obligation to be accountable, and not selectively but consistently. Deflecting criticism through personal attacks or historical comparisons undermines that obligation. It shifts the focus from systemic improvement to political survival and optics. But can a country truly move forward when its leaders are more invested in winning arguments than in solving problems? Ethical governance demands humility, that is, the willingness to admit gaps, correct course, and engage critics constructively. Indeed, when leaders attack critics, truth becomes the casualty. Moreover, the refusal to engage with verifiable facts weakens policy credibility. In an era where data and evidence should guide decision-making, dismissing criticism without substantiation only deepens skepticism. Citizens, investors, and the international community are watching. They are not persuaded by rhetoric. They are persuaded by results. If leadership cannot provide clear, factual counterpoints to criticism, does that not itself validate concerns being raised? Nigeria stands at a critical juncture. The challenges are undeniable, but so too is the potential. What is required is a decisive shift in leadership culture, from defensiveness to responsibility, from blame to ownership, from rhetoric to results. Leaders must recognize that accountability is not a threat, but a cornerstone of effective governance. They must replace adversarial posturing with constructive engagement, demonstrating through action that public service is about delivering outcomes, not managing narratives. The path forward demands courage to break from entrenched habits, to set higher standards, and to lead with integrity. Nigeria cannot afford a continuation of the current trajectory. The cost is too high, the stakes too great. The question then is not whether change is necessary. It is whether those in positions of power are willing to embrace it. Will leadership rise to meet the expectations of its people, or will it remain anchored on the cycle of that diminishes both governance and national progress? As it stands, Nigeria is not short of excuses. It is starved of leadership. The nation is tired of excuses. Nigeria and Nigerians deserve leaders, not perpetual excuse makers. It's therefore time for Nigeria and Nigerians to say enough of excuses. Govern or step off the stage. And that's Liberty News Editorial.